The Villisca axe murders remain one of America's most chilling and perplexing unsolved mysteries. On the night of June 9, 1912, the small town of Villisca, Iowa, was shattered by the brutal axe murders of 8 people, including 6 members of the Moore family and 2 visiting children. The horrific events took place in the Moore family's home, transforming the quiet town into the scene of a grisly crime that would baffle investigators for decades. Josiah Moore, a well-known local businessman, his wife Sarah, and their 4 children, Herman, Catherine, Boyd, and Paul, attended a Children's Day service at their church that evening. Joining them were 2 young friends of the Moore children, Lena and Ina Stillinger, who were spending the night. The group returned home around 10 p.m., completely unaware of the terror that awaited them. Sometime during the night, an unknown assailant entered the Moore home, likely through an unlocked door. The killer used Josiah's own axe, which had been left in the backyard, to systematically murder everyone in the house. Josiah and Sarah were attacked first, their faces bludgeoned so badly they were unrecognizable. The killer then moved on to the children's rooms, delivering fatal blows to all 6 children. Lena Stillinger, found lying partially out of bed, showed signs of defensive wounds, indicating she might have woken up and tried to fight back. The scene discovered the following morning was gruesome. The ceilings bore the marks of the axe swings, and all the mirrors in the house had been covered with cloths or clothing. A lamp was left at the foot of the bed where Josiah and Sarah were found, its chimney removed and placed under the dresser. All the victims' faces were covered with bedclothes after they were killed. Adding to the horror, the killer had lingered in the house after the murders, eating a meal in the kitchen and washing up before leaving. The investigation into the Villisca axe murders was extensive, but plagued by issues. The crime scene was not properly secured, and townspeople freely entered the Moore home, contaminating potential evidence. The list of suspects grew quickly, including Reverend George Kelly, a traveling minister who had attended the Children's Day service and left town early the next morning. Known for his erratic behavior and obsession with the case, Kelly even confessed to the murders but later recanted. Despite being tried twice, he was never convicted. Another suspect was Frank F. Jones, a state senator and business rival of Josiah Moore. It was rumored that Moore had a falling out with Jones over business dealings and had an affair with Jones's daughter-in-law. This led some to believe that Jones had hired William Blackie Mansfield, a known serial killer, to commit the murders. Mansfield was later arrested and released due to lack of evidence. Yet another theory involved a serial killer named Henry Lee Moore, no relation to the victims, who had committed similar axe murders in Colorado. However, no concrete evidence ever linked him to the Villisca case. Despite numerous theories and suspects, the case remains unsolved. The Villisca axe murders have left a lasting impact on the town, which still grapples with the legacy of that horrifying night. The Moore house has been preserved as a historical site and tourist attraction, drawing visitors intrigued by the mystery. What really happened that fateful night in Villisca? Was it the work of a jealous rival, a traveling minister, or a wandering serial killer? The lack of resolution has kept the case alive in the minds of true crime enthusiasts and historians alike. If you're fascinated by this gruesome mystery and want to explore more unsolved true crime cases, subscribe to Real Crime Home. Share your theories in the comments below and join us as we delve deeper into history's darkest secrets.